From times immemorial, women have been othered all over the world at different epochs, in different reigns and realms, in different climes and different times. In India, dancers were called varyingly Devdasis and later on Vaishya, the wife, Nautch girls. In these roles, women have been at times cast in the garb of respectability because of the talents ascribed to them: dancing, reciting, composing poetry, and entertaining. Devdasis were formerly married to gods and temples in the south of India between the 6th and the 13th centuries. The wives or courtesans are linked to Mughal rule between 1526 and 1858, Sikh rule between 1799 and 1849, and were designated as Nautch girls by the British during colonial rule between 1849 and 1947. Randi Kee Aan, or the prostitute's honor, ou l'honneur de la putain, Bhajan 31 by Durga Anand. This bhajan hits at married men who frequent the prostitutes. Our grandmother Durga Anand's various religious and socially oriented songs are bitter commentaries of her times. Marriage and men's entanglement with prostitutes is seen as an obstruction to harmonious, collectively meaningful lives. Randi Kee Aan berates this aspect of male behavior. Ladies who are socially qualified as prostitutes were called tawaifs in North India and Punjab. The wives are linked with Mughal rule and courts. They were traditionally highly trained entertainers with a flair for dance, especially Kathak, and poetry, ghazals. A tawaif, as I just said, was a highly successful courtesan singer, dancer, and poet who catered to the nobility of the Indian subcontinent, particularly during the Mughal era. The tawaif is also invited from time to time to perform on grand occasions such as marriage or the birth of a male heir in the north. They usually perform a mythological or legendary story, like singing. The tawaifs, they would dance, sing, especially ghazals, recite poetry, shairi, and entertain their suitors at mehfils. As public performers, the wives were equated with prostitutes, and their quotas were places of entertainment. During British colonization of India, the tawaifs became progressively, at least that's what they were called, some of them, Nautch girls. Their movements, previously appreciated as high culture, were now seen as merely sexually provocative. The British in the 19th century called them, as I just said, Nautch girls, and within a moralizing framework, depreciated their artistic talents and equated their existence with satisfaction of the male janta's desires. Missionaries did not help them much either. They were losing slowly the artistic aura conferred on them much earlier. There was an anti-Nautch movement in the late 19th century due to Victorian Puritanism and emerging middle-class values. Durga Anand's use of the epithet Randi relates the courtesans, tawaifs, to the blatant category of prostitutes. We shall now listen and read this particular bhajan.